If you're wondering what the steamingness is, I have tea. I was asked to do the synthetic dread tag. There's 10 questions to this tag. It's all about like synthetic dreads and stuff. So, let's get started, shall we? Question number 1, do you prefer wool or synthetic dreads? When it comes to me, I prefer synthetic, just because you can do so much more with them. With wool, you're limited to what you can do, from my experience. Wool dreads seem to be a lot lighter. They're a lot lighter and more delicate on your hair than synthetic dreads are. Synthetic dreads are a lot heavier, so you get a lot more fallout with them. But I do prefer synthetic dreads over wool. Number 2, do you prefer single-ended dreads or double-ended dreads? If you're wondering why I'm looking over here, is because I have a tab open on my computer that has all the questions on them. I don't really prefer either. I use both. When I install dreads on myself, I'll put the bottom half of my hair would be double-ended, and then the top part would be single-ended. The reason why I would do that is to get the bottom section of my hair done the fastest, and then I can focus on the top. And the top part looks a lot more realistic with single-ended dreads than double-ended dreads. When it comes to single-ended dreads, they look a lot more realistic than double-ended dreads do, just because they're single-ended. But with double-ended dreads, your hair, after you install them, looks a lot more fuller, but that's just because a double-ended dread is essentially 2 dreads in one, right? So you end up getting more, as it were. Question number 3, your favorite type of synthetic dreads. In brackets it says smooth, crocheted, curly, etc. I'd say mixed fiber crocheted dreads are my favorite. I love mixed fiber dreads. I love blending colors and stuff. They just look so pretty. I used to make crochet dreads a lot, but I can't find, since I moved, I can't find any of my crochet needles and stuff, so it's a pain in the ass, but like, I love crochet dreads. They're the one synthetic dreads that you can get that look the most realistic. You can get wool dreads that look realistic too, but I just love crochet dreads just for that, like, the more natural look. Number 4. What are the first dreads you made or worn? The first dreads I ever made, it was about 7 years ago, or 7 or 8 years ago, maybe. I remember my first attempt at making dreads, and they were just they were fluffy, and they didn't seal properly, or I think I sealed them, I boiled them, I think. Like, yeah, I used the boil method when I tried sealing those ones, and it didn't really seal properly, so they ended up looking shitty, but I wore them anyway, and I didn't care. I thought they were cool. Yeah. How many sets of dreads do you own? Show your collection. Now, I used to have about 12 sets, I think. I've since thrown out quite a few, just because they either got really gross when I moved, or they just got damaged in some way. That's why I'd throw them away, as if they got damaged in some way, or if I couldn't wear them. So I'll show you a few of my sets. This is a black 2-foot set. I also have these 1-footer kind of things too that go with it. When I wear these, I usually put accent dreads in with them, so it's just not just black. Though I'm pretty sure, I think this time around when I put my dreads in, I'm gonna just put black in, just because I'm lazy. I can't decide which color I want to put in, so I'm just gonna put black ones in. I have this set just so I can have, like, so I can use the other sets that I have. I just take out like a couple of them and use them as accent dreads with this set. I do that a lot, and I don't know, it looks cool. This is a set that you've probably seen me wear several times. I love this dread set. There's some mixed fiber ones. I want to make more of these ones because they're fun. These are my spiral transitional dreads. This is one style of transitional dreads that I make. I call them spiral transitional dreads because the transition is actually spiraled opposed to it being blended, which makes them fun. But yeah, I love this set. I love green so much. Green is like, it's one of my favorite colors. This is an accent set of purple. There's like these ones in it, and this one kind of got fucked up because it got caught in a barbecue one summer when I was making steak for my parents, and the end of it got caught and I had to cut it because it melted to the grill. So that's why this piece is all janky looking, but like this is an accent set that I wear sometimes when I feel like being purple. It's a smaller set. I have some videos where I'm wearing these. It's 1-footers, I believe. Yeah. And they're spirally, and there's some transitional, my spiral transitional ones in here, and some blacky ones. But yeah, I haven't worn these ones in a long time. I only wear these ones when my hair is short. This is my dread wig that I made out of a set of dreads that I had. There's some mixed fiber red ones in there. But it looks like that. Super fun. Fun dread wig. Like that. It goes on. I can do this fast for you and show you what it looks like quickly. I have a video on how I made this. So if you want to check that out, I'll put a link in the description if I remember. So this is if you don't want to wear dreadfalls, or if your dreadfalls hurt your hair and you just want to you want dreads but you don't want to commit to actually braiding them in. You can wear them like this, and like they're kind of a little janky, but you know, you can wear them like this. And my bangs are so greasy. So yeah, that's my dread wig. I was thinking about making another one, which would probably be like a black one, like just a full black one, so I could just wear it sometimes. But I haven't worn this in a long time, mostly because like I had to rip apart my closet just to find it, because I had it in a bag, and the bag was at the bottom of my closet, and I have my dread crate tote thing in the top of my closet, so I'm just like, where the fuck is my wig? So yeah, that's what it looks like on. I think I'm gonna keep it on for the rest of the video. Moving on to other dreads, there's these ones. These ones are 1-footers. There's about, I think, either 95 or 100 in here. The reason why there's so many is because these are the ones, can you see how thin they are? These are like half the size of the standard ones that I make. So like if this is the standard size that I make, this is how thin that one is. So it's like half the size of this. I made them like that so I could like braid them like in tiny braids and stuff. Yeah, I like this set. It's like a dark maroon red, and it's like they're the spiral transitional ones that I made, just because like it just looks really nice with this kind of color. And I haven't worn these in about 2 years. This is a blue set. This is also spiral transitional dreads that I made. I like making these ones just because I like how the transition looks. I used to have a set that was mixed fiber transitionals, and they were super fun. I think they were like black and blonde or something. I don't know, but like it was years ago when I made them. But like this one, there are 2 feet as well. Sometimes I'll take about like 10 or so of these and mix them in with my black set that I showed you previously, and have them as accents in my hair. I have these. They're kind of like these ones. This was from a set that I used to have. I have part of it left still. And yeah, this is part of it. It was a 3-layer, there's like a chunk missing. It was like it was supposed to be a cascading layered dread set. But like I think this is the one that got damaged when I moved. Yeah, this is the set that got damaged when I moved, so I had to go through all of them and like pick out the ones that weren't like all fucked. Yeah, I had to pick out the ones that weren't all fucked and manky looking. And I had to throw those ones away. And I think these ones are the last ones that I have to show you. These are my candy cane yellow and black dreads. The black is like a natural kind of black, so it's sort of browny colored. So that's those. They look cool. Here's these ones. These ones are kind of weird looking. This synthetic hair had a coating on it, which happens a lot with synthetic hair. Sometimes you'll have to wash it before you back comb, which really sucks. Normally, if that happens with the hair that I get, I'll back comb it and then I'll rinse it several times just to get that like resin coating off of the synthetic hair. The reason why they put resin coating is to protect the plastic from like sticking together and getting all matted and tangly in the bag. That resin is what makes it really shiny and stuff. You can also use starch and stuff to get rid of that like fake shininess to it as well, if you don't like that. But those are all my sets that I have. Just like throwing them all in the bin. I love green. Green is so awesome. Question number 7. What color would you never wear? Probably bubblegum pink. I have made dreads of that color though before. I made a dread fall set for my best friend Jade for her birthday, I think. It was either for her birthday or for Christmas or something. But yeah, I made them for her, and they looked really good on her hair. I find that it just like some colors just look weird on me, and others don't, if that makes sense. But like I think one color that I would never wear is pink. Though I have dyed my hair pink before, back when I used to dye my hair funky colors and stuff. But yeah, that's probably one that I wouldn't do. Number 8, favorite type of updo. My favorite type of updo when it comes to synthetic dreads would be when you take, ow, it got on my earring. When you take them and you pull them back and then you tie them. I don't know, I just like how that looks. It looks cool. Normally when I have like my dreads in, I typically wear a ponytail or I wear them down. I want to get one of those hair donut things so I can start wearing my hair in buns and stuff at work just so it looks nice. Number 9, which style / color do you really want to wear but haven't had the chance yet? Orange. I love orange. Orange is probably one of my favorite, all-time favorite colors. I have favorite color combinations, like, I don't know, red and black, green, purple, and like blue and stuff. But when it comes to like all-time favorite colors, I love orange. Oh fuck, I love orange. It's the one color that, like I had a set that I made before, I ended up selling it, and I think it was the one color that I couldn't get at the store that I used to go to. I used to go to this one store that had like every color of the rainbow, but for some reason she didn't have orange. Like she didn't have the proper orange color that I wanted. She had orange, but it wasn't like, it wasn't cool orange. It wasn't my color orange. But yeah, that's the one color that I want so bad. I love orange. Yeah, and if I was going to make a set of orange ones, I'd probably do like a mixed fiber kind of thing. I'd probably mix it with like red and get it to like transition and stuff. I don't know. They'd probably be really long too. This is all like idea kind of stuff. Number 10, shameless self-promotion time. I'm going to link Pyschara0x's page in the description for me to shamelessly self-promote myself. Check out my Facebook fan page at www.facebook.com/Pyschara0x. Facebook.com/justjessiedb. If you use my synthetic dread tutorials, feel free to post a picture of your dreads that you make. And if you have any dread boo-boos or anything, if you post a picture, it's easier for me to figure out what happened and like what if you did something wrong or whatever and how to fix it, opposed to like you typing out like describing it to me kind of thing. I also have an Instagram and it's Jessie Likes Bugs. I'll link it down below. Oh, there's one more thing. My web store will be open soon. I hope. So sorry that it's taking so fucking long. I originally planned to open it in March. I got really sick in March. I was pretty much sick for a whole month. And when I get sick like that, I can't work, I can't do anything. And I couldn't take time off work to get better, so I was just like working and being sick. And then I got like an awful sinus infection that like relapsed to like crazy goo in my face and just sucked. So like I had a few setbacks with that. When I do open my store, I plan to have at least like 15 items up. Just some of them are going to be like accent dreads, be a couple dread sets and stuff like that. And when my web thing does go live, you'll notice that a lot of my dreads, like my specifically sets and stuff, are a lot cheaper than most dread makers. As sometimes things can go wrong when you're making dreads. I find that like there's going to be a double-ended purple dread set on my page. I'm telling you now just because so you know, it's probably going to end up being like $40 because for some fucking reason the hair just doesn't want to seal. And it's taking me fucking forever. Like, I'm pretty sure that there's a coating on the hair that just doesn't like to come off, because initially when you seal a dread, and if it gets really hard after, it means that like the company that made the synthetic hair puts a coating on it. That can be removed by just washing the dread. So that's what I do after I backcomb the hair. Is I'll backcomb it and then I'll wash the hair and then I'll seal it. And sometimes if it doesn't seal correctly, it just like I just get frustrated and it just pisses me off, so I'll end up just selling it for really cheap. So yeah, some of my dread sets though are gonna be pretty expensive, like the more crazy ones. They're not on my page yet, but yeah, so keep an eye out for those. I do discount my dreads sometimes if they're damaged. If I find that like if I just can't get the ends to seal properly, or if I just can't, like if I can't get them to seal properly, that's when I'll discount them. I'll take like 10% off or 15% off, sometimes even more than that, depending on how frustrated they made me. So keep that in mind when you're on my web store. Hopefully within the next month or so I'll be able to open it. I plan to have, like I said, 15 items on there initially, and I'll be making them as I go, because I also work full-time and stuff like that, and I might be going back to school soon. So yeah, my product is very limited. So that's me shamelessly self-promoting myself. If you liked it, please like this video. It means a lot. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below or message me on my Facebook page or anything like that. I'll leave a link to Pyschara's page in the description and links to any videos that I mentioned. Please subscribe as well if you want. I feel like a dick saying that. I hate doing that. Subscribe to my channel if you want more videos from me. Yeah, so please comment, rate, and subscribe. It means a lot to me. Bye! I'm gonna go finish my tea and probably wear this wig for the rest of the day because I like it. Okay, psychotic smile.